Well, here we are. We switch over to our recurve division.
Vamos a darle la bienvenida a las atletas al campo. Luis Alberto Villegas, que disputarán la medalla de bronce en el arco recurvo femenino. En la vaca número 1 y representando a Colombia, Valentina Contreras. En la vaca número 2 y representando también a Colombia, Ana Maria Rendon. La juez del partido, Talía Rojano. Inicia disparando vaca número 2, Ana Maria Rendon, Colombia.
So now it's time for the recurve women's bronze medal match. Valentina Contreras of Colombia is on target number 1, but shooting first is her teammate Ana Maria Rendon. Contreras came through the ranking round with a 620 to Rendon's 649. Let's see how Rendon gets this match underway. Shooting over 70 meters and into that 10 ring. Dropping down into an 8. We're moved into the set system here, so you've got to get the high score over 3 arrows to get the set points. Those drifted further and further out. 26 was the result, but only a 25 possible for Contreras. So the set point's already with Rendon, but a better final arrow from Contreras. Finishing on 24, but the set points go to Rendon. She leads 2 set points to 0. Nikki, no time to rest, so jumped straight into this match. What a great start from Ana Maria Rendon, the first arrow in particular.
Yeah, it was an X, I think, right in the centre of the 10 there. Really, really good shot. But she looked increasingly nervous through those 3 arrows. If you notice, she just looked shaky. It's going to be interesting to see how she gets on. So are those nerves going to settle down, or are they going to come on top of her? So, you know, her opponent, Valentina, definitely looked more solid, but they just didn't go near the middle.
Yeah, and I wonder if that's something she can correct. And of course, with the set system, there is an opportunity to recover immediately because the scores are wiped down to 0.
That's right, yeah, it's all to play for. So if you win the set, you're going to get your 2 points. First to 6 points wins, so it's all to play for here.
Well, it certainly is, but I tend to agree with you. As Ana Maria Rendon led out from the start, she started to, if you like, metaphorically look over her shoulder. Well, it's already time for set number 2. Valentina Contreras on target 1 will shoot first, trailing after the first set by 2 set points. But she's still drifting wide to the right and into the 8. I can definitely see the movement there.
Yeah, and it was a really long hold.
Yeah, it was, and it pulled off to the left as well. So one going right, one going left. Smoother shot there. And into the 9. All right, that's her best shot so far. for a 27. A 9 to draw level. Sorry, a 10 is not even enough for Rendon. Oh, especially seeing she's having to redraw. Very quick arrow, crikey, into the 10. So a 26 for her, if that was shot up in time, but it wasn't enough. And just like that, Contreras has drawn back level. What a curious set.
Yeah, it was indeed. I think the pressure just getting to her. She's getting slower and slower in the shots. She just could not get that clicker, the arrow through the clicker. So there's a little draw length indicator on the bow. Those archers are pulling that arrow through until it goes click, and she just couldn't get the expansion on the shot. So she came down for another try, but was it in time? I wasn't sure.
Very, very close, that is for sure. I mean, but whatever happens, she was never going to overtake Valentina Contreras, who'd shot a 27. But a recovery, nonetheless, for Rendon to redraw and then release very quickly and get a 10. Well, there we go. 2 set points apiece. Honours even through the first 2 sets. Let's see what happens in set number 3. So a nervy Ana Maria Rendon shooting at home against a teammate for the bronze medal in Medellin. A little better from her. Valentina Contreras has been a bit erratic score-wise, but a little bit more consistent in process until then.
Slightly longer hold. That first shot from Rendon was really quick, wasn't it? There wasn't so much shaking, there was better movement, she was much more positive with it.
Oh, Rendon could put this out of reach with a 10. But it's a 9, so it's a 10 required from Contreras to share the points. And she's put it into the 8. This one is swinging left and right. It's a little bit of a case of who's got the nerve to stay in the lead. Rendon led after the first. Contreras leveled up after the second, and Rendon has pulled back into a 4-2 lead after 3. You can't really say either of these athletes has settled properly yet, Nikki.
No, there's definitely nerves from both of them, inconsistencies, but generally Valentina has looked much more comfortable, wasn't she, through the match, but just hasn't scored quite as well. But we've definitely seen lots of shaking from Rendon, differences in timing, fast shots, slow shots, not being able to get through the clicker. So yeah, it's definitely an interesting match.
Yeah, it certainly is. But it's Rendon with the 4-2 set point advantage as we get going in set number 4. So Contreras will shoot first by virtue of trailing. She can find the centre of the target. That will apply pressure to Ana Maria Rendon, who looks nervy already. That's what she was looking for. What is the response from Ana Maria Rendon? You see the movement in the stabilizers. It's a long hold and a grimace there. It's on the 7-8 line, subject to a measure.
Lovely fast shot, looking much more solid and comfortable in these conditions. Just see the end of the arrow there, the little clicker, the green fluorescent plastic thing at the end of the arrow, basically trying to get through that clicker each time.
Well, finishing on a 27, I've got. The scoreboard says 26. And that's an 8, so 24. Possibly getting marked down to a 23. So whatever happens, Contreras has done it again and drawn a level at 4 set points apiece. I think, Nikki, you may have actually hit the nail on the head here. The consistency from Contreras is actually bringing her to the fore here, and the momentum seems to be with her.
Yeah, definitely. If you can keep calm in these conditions, stick to your process, you know, over the course of the match, you're probably going to come up on top. Whereas Rendon, we've really seen the nerves, the shaking, the inconsistencies in timing, being able to get through the clicker. So, yeah, you know, she's just not been as good, as consistent as her opponent.
We'll take a look back at some of these brilliant slow-mos. 4 apiece, nothing to separate them, so it's time for us to find out whether they can be separated in end number 5. So Rendon shooting first in this 5th and final set. Can she steady her nerves? Lovely shot. Good start from her. Been disciplined throughout. Contreras stuck to her process, and that's the response. So immediately the pressure switches back over to target number 2.
She didn't look as happy.
So the opportunity to take it here with a 10. Oh, she's dropped into the 8. And another curious end here, Nikki.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we weren't expecting that at all, were we?
Well, if the scores are confirmed, that will be Rendon, who's managed to battle with nerves throughout this bronze medal match. And when there was an opportunity for Valentina Contreras to take it or even draw level with a 9, she drops it into the 8, and the nerves in the end got to her. A 6-4 victory for Ana Maria Rendon of Colombia against her teammate Valentina Contreras, subject to confirmation, and a very, very curious end. And nerves was the real story in this bronze medal match. And there we have it, confirmation of the bronze medal for Ana Maria Rendon. She takes recurve women's bronze at home in Medellin.